my passion, Malathi. So we are on to the part 6, SSLC class 10, social science. Till then we discussed about when Quit India movement, civil disobedience movement. Three topics have been finished. Are there? I'll finish it now in this session. I think I can finish it. We read about first phase, second phase, final term is Gandhian era and guiding you. Please revise it. As I told you in the last part, I'm going to post revision video of this chapter. It's a very big chapter of examination. The full chapter and labor. We read the name, we understand that it is a protest of farmers and did non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement, India movement. It is by Gandhiji. These protests are by farmers and laborers. Who are they? Let us. Freedom struggle and rule. Some of the organizations were influenced by the Congress, while others followed Marxist. Here, a term Marxist principles is there. What is that? Marxist principle means, as you go on reading a topic, please see whether the point, the word is understandable to you. If it is not understanding, please search it out. As we have Google now, Google Auntie. Please ask Google Auntie. She'll say the example or ideology. It is a theory proposed about the modes of production and relationship base of society. Marxism is nothing but the struggle between social classes. It's all about the differentiation of classes. That is depressed classes. You are this class. You are that class or caste. This is what this Marxist principle means. So let a point be in your mind so you can write it more confidently without forgetting it. So in the freedom struggle, farmers and labor organizations have also played a prominent role. Some of the organizations by the Congress, while others followed Marxist. Only some of the organizations were controlled by Congress, others were Marxist principled. They followed regarding the struggle of social classes from the base of this, not going underground inside our homes and digging pits. Okay, so underground means those people who work under, means who are the main pillars, I can say. Yeah, correct word, I got it. Main pillars of the society, regarding their happy being. This during the British rule, farmers in many places revolted against landlords and European. Who are these landlords? As we read in Regulating Act 1770, Regulating Act and Permanent Zamindari Act. These zamindars are nothing but the landlords. Landlords who had the land. This landlords' property, who struggle for their daily earning. They work in their property or land. Okay. What are these European planters? Planters is nothing but those who put industrial seeds, industries who start industries in India. The Europeans, right? They are called European planters. Plants or trees. They are not that much good people, as I think, as you also know. Okay. Farmers protested against these landlords and European planters. They refused to grow indigo. So here I'll show you a picture regarding indigo in the video. It's nothing but a plant, indigo plant. I'm not getting it. 1 minute. Plant. Yeah, the scientific name is Indigofera tinctoria. Okay, this is green in color as usual. Also, it's purple and pink. What is this indigo used for? Do you know? It's used for primary use of dye for cotton yarn. Means color. To color the cotton fibers, we use this indigo. You don't know, right? That one. So learn it now. Okay. This indigo plant is used for dye, coloring for the cotton fibers or yarns. So these farmers, what they did in Champaranya district. Okay, before Champaranya district was there in Karnataka, not now. Now only 31 districts are there, which was the late formed district, recently formed district, Vijayanagara. Okay, Champaranya district. In Champaranya district, indigo. We won't grow indigo. What was farmers' proposal? They can ask. So the answer is they refused to grow indigo in Champaranya district. They staged agitations against land tax. Gandhiji persuaded the British to abolish tax against satyagraha. This backdrop was in the time of non-cooperation movement itself. At this time only, many agitations started against the land tax, and they refused to grow indigo in Champaranya district. Also, Gandhiji persuaded the British. At this time itself, he proposed them to abolish tax through salt satyagraha. Okay. As a part of the national freedom struggle, the Congress tried to organize the farmers. Gandhiji had influence over the activities of farmers in Champaranya, Kheda, and other areas. Influenced by the Indian National Congress, the farmers who were oppressed in the areas of Tilak, Malabar, etc., rose in revolt against landlords and the British. So, as a part of freedom struggle, the Congress tried to organize farmers. As they are also common people, right? They tried to get in one with the Indians. At this time, the farmers who are oppressed in areas. These areas may come. These are not much important, but read it once. Tebag, Malabar. These are rose in what they did. They rose in revolt. Means they raised in revolt against the landlords and this farmers' problem merged with non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience, and quit India movement. So you can't identify it much. Many protests were organized under the banner of Kisan Sabha. Kisan means farmer. Kisan Sabha means farmers Sabha meeting. Farmers meeting. Many protests were organized under the under the banner of Kisan Sabha. The protesters used to be pro-Congress and at times anti-Congress. The Telangana farmers' revolt challenged the Andhra Reddy landlords and the Nizam Razaks. Bengali farmers revolted against the exploitation by the landlords. In Maharashtra, the farmers protested against low wages. So, three main protests: Telangana farmers against Andhra Reddys, landlords, and Nizam Razaks. Bengali farmers revolted against the exploitation by landlords. In Maharashtra also, farmers protested against low wages. So this farmers was sometimes pro-Congress. It was favorable to Congress. Sometimes it was angry Congress. Sorry. Sometimes it was not favorable to Congress. Okay. This is about farmers movement. Now laborers revolt. What is this laborers revolt? These are so short topic. Thank God, isn't it? The labor movement started in Calcutta in the year 1827. People started getting organized to fight for their rights in jute and textiles industries and the railways. The railway porters tagged agitation in railway stations by shouting slogans and demanded higher wages from the British officials. The Printers Union of Calcutta and the British and the Bombay textile workers created national awareness. The Madras Labour Union was established. Subsequently, many labor unions were born. The Congress supported these movements of the labor organizations. So, when were farmers? But here, laborers revolt, we have the date. Day. And then we have the year and the place where it was started. It is in Calcutta in the year 1827. This laborers revolt objective was they want rights in jute and textile industries and also in railways. These were the three industries where Indians were exploited. No, in each and every field and each and every town an Indian was exploited. This laborer revolt pressed on the rights for jute and textile industries and the railways. The railway porters, so who carry your luggages and all, right? These people also staged on agitations in railway stations by shouting slogans. As their place of work is railway station, they started protests there itself. They shouted for what? The Printers Union of Calcutta and Bombay textile workers created awareness. Among this, the Printers Union means the newspaper printers. This Printers Union of Calcutta and Bombay textile workers agitation and Printers Union of Calcutta were the prominent one, and they created national awareness. They awoke and made aware of people all over the nation. Okay. At this time, the Madras Labor Union was established. Subsequently, as it is of union what labor's protest, many labor unions were born. The Congress supported these movements of the labor organization. Congress supported each and every what trust a true protest by the Indians. Congress at that time. What they did, they supported the true Indian protests, each and every true Indian protest. Please note it down. It's a nice word, right? I just found it out now itself. So the next one is, let us get on to the topic, the tribal movements. What is this tribal movement? So what happened here is, in the tribal movements, Tax and Forest Act implemented by the British East India Company provoked the tribal revolt. So this tribal revolt backdrop was that Tax and Forest Act was implemented by the British East India Company. So enraged by this, the tribal movement was started. Of the tribal rebellions, the Shantala's revolt and Munda movement are prominent. What are this Shantala revolt and Munda movement? First we'll read about those, so you'll get confidence about, you'll get a grip on this topic. Shantala rebellion was rebellion in present day Jharkhand and West Bengal. It was started by Sidhu and Kanhu Murmu on 30th June 1855. Okay. It organized 10,000 Shantals and proclaimed a rebellion against the British. Shantals are nothing but a type of tribal people. In the year 1855 of 30th June, these two people, Sidhu and Kanhu, what they did, they started Shantala's rebellion against the British, proposing the opposition of what? Tax and Forest Act. Then what is this Munda movement? Munda movement is nothing but the prominent 19th century tribal rebellions in the subcontinent, where it was led in Ranchi in 1899 to 1900. Please note it down. These points are not there in the textbook. Please note it down. These may not come for exam. If you write, you may get grace marks if the examiner is kind hearted. Okay, but it will help in the future of yours, because knowledge does not get wasted. Pinch of salt, in that quantity also knowledge will not get exhausted. Okay, at this time, by whom was this Munda revolt started? By Birsa Munda. Okay, the person name is Birsa Munda. He proclaimed the revolt in 1899 to 1900. Okay. Santala revolt by Sidhu and Kanhu Murmu in the year 1855. This is in year 1899 to 1900. So, in this regard, the Alagali Hunters rebellion in Karnataka is noteworthy. These were revolts in India, but in Karnataka, who were the prominent tribal revolts? Alagali Hunters. As we have now in this SSLC class 10 syllabus, Kannada Alagali Bedaru. Do you remember? So, this Alagali Hunters, as we read in that chapter also. Which chapter? Opposition of British. It's chapter number 4 in SEM 1 textbook, as you all remember, I think. So this is noteworthy in Karnataka. The Santala tribal revolt can be termed India's first movement. Okay, this is the first movement in India. Which one? Shantala tribal revolt. These tribals lived in Bengal and Orissa Hills. These tribal people, they lived in Bengal and Orissa Hills, but the movement was proposed in which area? West Bengal and Maharashtra. When the permanent landlord system was brought into force by the British, as I said before, in farmers' revolt, the people of this community became destitute. Destitute means they were so poor that they cannot get any food, shelter. They did not get one. We have 3 times. We'll have 3 times food. They did not get one time food also. Okay, they became that least poor, and this is called destitutes. Their lands went to the landlords. As the permanent landlord system came, farmers' land all went to the landlords. This cunning landlords, as per the plan of the British. That is the permanent zamindari system, permanent landlord system. The landlords, moneylenders, and the British government behaved in a way that triggered intolerance. They all triggered what? Intolerance. All the farmers became intolerant. They lost all their patience. Tolerance is having patience. Intolerant means losing their patience. They triggered what? Intolerance of farmers or shantalas. Okay. The company exploited the decency and peace-loving attitude of the Shantalas. This Shantala tribal people, what they like, they loved the peace-loving attitude and the decency. But these British people, all they washed away this attitude of the Shantalas. Enraged by this, the Shantalas held secret meetings and decided to loot the landlords and prominent citizens. The agitation became intense in Barahat area and also in Bhagatpur and Rajmahal. The rioters means the protesters, okay, who use violence as their main weapon, they are called rioters, killed their enemies. As a result, the landlords and moneylenders ran away. The government used the army to stem the rout and was successful. Many rioters were arrested, although the revolt by the Shantalas ended. It lent its voice to many similar protest rioters. Though this, as we all know, if British sees any revolt against them, they suppress. Like this only what happened. Shantalas held secret meetings and they tried to loot money lenders and landlords. These Shantalas were successful first. This agitation became intense in Barahat and Bhagatpur, Rajmahal regions. The rioters killed their enemies, means they killed some landlords and money lenders also. As a result of this landlords and moneylenders all ran away. But the British government did not stop. They did not stop for the Portuguese, French at all. Will they stop for this tribal revolt? So what they did, they used the army to stem. Stem means not putting good, what to say, good manure. As this language suggests about the plant, I'll also go by the language. It's not putting good manure or good support to the revolt. uh, Removing the root, it's about removing the stem, means suppressing the revolt completely. And the British were successful in this. Many rioters, many protesters were arrested. Although the revolt by the Shantalas ended, it lent its voice, means it started new similar protests later. So let us see about Subhash Chandra Bose, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Partition of Bengal. In the next part, that is part 7. Until then, it's bye bye from my person Malathi. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hey, wait! Do you want notes regarding this chapter? Please post it in the comment section, as I'm here to guide and teach you. Thank you.